Morning, YouTubers. About 6 o'clock in the morning here in Iowa. It's about 1 degree. Doing the first burn on my little portable wood stove. Turn the light off here. Yeah, I'm not having any draw problems here. I got everything wide open on the vents. Got a bunch of plywood scraps in there and some birch. Just got her going. Nice burn. I do have a little bit of foil in there with some charcoal on there because I'm doing a hot water test here. I'm going to try to see if I can get a quart of water in my teapot boiling. Alright, going to adjust the air vents here and I'll be back later. I do not have the spark arrestor cap on there right now. When I've got the front vent closed all the way, the bottom vent closed all the way, and the back vent just barely cracked. I am using exceptionally dry wood here. Pipe, it's burning off here, the paint. Good flow. A lot of people have complained about flow problems. My understanding is you have to use all 4 pieces of the flue to get the best draw. There's my little teapot. Nice fire. Close the door. Don't even have it latched. No smoke coming through the door. I'm pretty pleased with this so far. Still got the blowtorch coming out the top. I closed all the air vents, then it started smoking. So then I just cracked the front just a little bit. Got a real nice fire going in there, as you can see. And I didn't time it, but we're only at about 10 minutes and I can hear the water and see a little steam coming out there. That's probably warm enough to make tea. I'm going to let her heat up a little bit more, make a little more tea, and I'll be back. About 10 minutes, guys. Okay, tea time with David. Alrighty, got an observation here. Since I've had this fire going, the door does not fit as flush as it did before I got it hot. There is a little bit of a gap there, you see. I have all the vents closed. I'm not making a blowtorch out the top anymore. Fire settled down just a little bit. I got my tea steeping, and as I promised you, corned beef hash. I put that on about 2 minutes ago, and it's sizzling already. As I mentioned, I got some foil in there. I put charcoal on the foil. Then I use some pallet pieces from work. I'll tell you what, I get boxes of this stuff. It is a great fire starter. And then I'm burning birch. I felt these baked potato tubes. Not really sure if that would actually work or not. They're warm, but I wouldn't call them hot. I mentioned earlier that the legs were splayed out. It must have been just the way it was sitting earlier. It sits pretty good now. I'm not going to have to trim the legs to even everything up. I'm going to have to work on that latch a little bit. But so far, so good. Money well spent. As I said before, I'm going to be using this for another cooking surface when I'm camping, when the weather maybe isn't too good and I don't want to be standing out in the rain in the fire pit. 7-foot tall flue. Probably what I can do is drop the awning down on the camper, set this on the edge so the flue is, you know, outside the edge of the awning. Okay, been about 10-12 minutes. The key to good corned beef hash, in my opinion, is when you get a crust on it. I just flipped it and it has crust. I know I promised you a corned beef hash and eggs. Well, guys, it's about 2 degrees out here this morning. I'm going to cook the eggs inside. All right, talk to you guys later. Okay, a quick overview. 1 hour ago, started the fire. Heavy duty foil, about 12 briquettes, charcoal briquettes, 4 pieces of birch, initial burn off, paint flaking, hot tea in 15 minutes, corned beef hash 20 minutes later. The door I mentioned wasn't seating up very well. Either it's cooled down enough to fit flush, or I may have had a little piece of wood down in there that was making it act that way. Well, I got a belly full of corned beef hash and eggs, sipping on my tea. I tell you what, this TMS 2346 little wood stove, I like it. Get one.